This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, you learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Now a look at the stats for Jordan Poole.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So here's Miami's starting crew. They've got Lowry. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler at the shooting guard. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. And it's Leonard missing. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And the Warriors with possession here. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Adebayo, high post. Working on Green. Lowry with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Wiggins against Leonard. Outside Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Lowry from outside. That one misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is going to be a fun first game between these 2 squads. Buckle up.
Now Green following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Now here's Lowry. 23 points his last outing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Good, as Green picking up the assist.
The best scorers, the high-usage guys like Clay, they know how to create space when there's none.
Stu Leonard. There's the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Stolen by Thompson. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's Lowry. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Butler against Curry. Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. There's Looney. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Thompson with the bucket. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Warriors?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. And thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Green after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Green breaking loose, and Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Green.
Smart play in the screen and roll. Draymond realizing the situation. Good decisions, ending quality possessions.
Now here's Butler. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Leonard kicks to Butler. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 4. Wiggins inside the line. Here's Looney out to Thompson. Takes a three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler. The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from a charity strike. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They play terrific defensively. The few cracks they show, guys will rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. The Heat trail by 7. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the shot goes in.
Everyone knows how amazing Green is on defense because of his long reach. Nice job there starting the transition play.
Pass to Hero. Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Shot to stop the run. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. The three from Poole. Rebound by Butler. Up top, Leonard. Over in the corner, Hero. It's stolen by Green. And they're running. Poole. No good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And the basket by Curry.
What a way to start this game, dominating in both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Wiggins. Heat also with the sub. Strus is checked in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The three. And that one is off. The Warriors go the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Leonard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend.
Vincent's checked in for Miami. Now here's Curry. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. And a wide-open look for Iguodala. They grabbed their own miss. Picked him clean. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Heroes got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. Curry deciding where to go with it. From deep, Iguodala. Miami grabs the miss. There's the pass to Strus. Over Iguodala. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Curry's got 8 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Leonard.
Warriors
And
foul.
James Wiseman picks up the foul.
That's his first foul. Second team foul.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. The Heat trail by 12. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Strus. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Kuminga. That one doesn't drop. Now the Heat take it the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Leonard's got the ball. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 8 from past the arc. And it's Strus with the rebound. Launches it. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Poole. 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Miami with the ball. The Warriors making the shot.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Curry, good. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A 3 from Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Heat.
Looking at his percentages over the years, Kawhi is an elite three-point shooter. I think Leonard deserves more credit for that.
And here's Poole for 3. Drills it from outside. 7 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 7. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real-life momentum shift. You know, it really...
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Butler out there with Hero. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Here's Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiseman. Off on the layup. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 7. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team. Now, here's Covington. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Butler missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
That's the hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 7. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Thompson against Butler. Pass to Strus. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Adebayo. Now, here's Poole. He's got 7. Wiseman the pass to Thompson. Over Butler. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Wiseman. And that's 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Any shot is within Thompson's range. One of the purest shooters we have in this league.
Shots good by Hero.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Poole the pass to Kuminga. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. From outside off the mark. And the pass to Strus. Bounce pass, Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's blocked. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Golden State. Warriors leading by 5. Now a timeout called by Golden State. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. The offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Kuminga. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Gary Payton. Heat also with the sub. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for Tyler Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
All-around player.
Team foul.
Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed. I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Butler. The Warriors making the shot. Passes it to Strus. Back to Butler. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
outside Butler. A floater. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Lowry, no good. Warriors leading by 5. And here's Poole for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Strus. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah. Poole with the steal. Thompson with it. Lowry picks him up. Green. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Butler, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Explosive athlete. The tenacity of Jimmy Butler, too much to contend with.
Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Stephen Curry, who's checked in for the Warriors. And Miami with a change here, too. Leonard's checked in. To the wing on the left. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first
That is his
personal
first
foul.
Foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead early. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
Well, coming off the pick tight, shoulder to shoulder, and then creating space with the dribble. Nice move from Stephen Curry.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Miami now. 3-pointer, Lowry buries the long-range jumper. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Thompson from long range. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Leonard. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen.
That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Butler with the ball. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Right side Green. Leonard with the steal. Tries it from 19. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead. Covington against Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And there's the call on Klay
That's his
Thompson.
second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Butler against Thompson. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Butler.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loved the jump shot from mid-range.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And it's Butler missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Timeout called. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And the loudest section is free T-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear you.
Adebayo kicks to Covington. Pass to Lowry. Butler with the ball. Lowry passes to Leonard. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter and hasn't made one since.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat basketball.
The Heat trailed by 4. Lowry inside the line. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
It seems like almost every shot Lowry takes is contested, but he doesn't let it bother him.
Thompson left side. Over Butler. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. The score now all even. Butler's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team, and shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
Now here's Wiggins. Their scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Butler. Pass to Leonard. Outside Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. In the corner, it's Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins.